Talking about a good goal or bad defending, today we got Chelsea and Brighton. There's a million games today played in the Premier League. But we're going to have a little look at this right now. You can see this dude's just running down the field with the ball right now at the moment. He's okay. He's watching the ball. But this guy, I'm not happy with his body shape. His shoulders and his hips and his head is turning that way. He's kind of put himself in a bad situation where the minute he turns towards the ball, he's going to lose any sort of defensive prowess he's got. So if he turns to the ball here, this guy can skip around him any way he wants, all right? Or anything he wants. This guy's oblivious that there's someone's behind him and everyone's coming back on transition. So, yeah, we'll see. We'll watch it go a little bit and we'll see what happens. Now he's tracking with him and he's still this distance apart again. You can see it. He's not getting close enough. He really should try to get a little bit closer to him than that. Right now, looks like Chelsea's got an overload coming on the back post here. Sorry, on the near post, but your back post near, but it don't really matter because they're not close enough. This is technically the back post over here. But no, there's you've got a little diamond defence here going on. You can see that little diamond there, but he's not close enough. To me, that's our issue right there. It's the only issue I can see really going on. Oh, look, not only was he not close enough, you could see he drifted away. You see the difference there? He made that space a little bit bigger to get off his little pass. Let's have a look where the ball goes. In it goes. He stood still. And it's in the back of the net. All in all, it's an awful goal. It's not a good goal. Is it bad defending? Yeah, honestly. This guy that I was looking at all along, tracking in this space here, I wanted him to get closer to the ball. He's not. He hasn't really challenged, hasn't really gone on, to try to do anything. He's just watching the guy run down the field. I'm not happy with that at all. Let's see what we got on the next goal. Here we are getting set up for the next goals where we can see. Now, anyone who has watched me before will know I like drawing big boxes of empty space where players should be stood. You can see this guy's come up here and committed for this, but that's left this massive hole back here. The fact that someone's not covering it, he's not looking to cover it. Look, he stood there. He's one of these midfielders. I hate it. He's one of these midfielders that's waiting for the ball to get passed backwards instead of defending his own goal. He can see his goal. Look, he can see it, and he's not bothering to defend it. He stood still, waiting for the hopefully intercept the pass or do the counter press when they play the ball this way. And that's not what's going to happen. He goes inside. Look, now he's taking out the game. No one's still covering this space here. Don't know, what is he doing? Like what? Like what is he doing out here? What's he doing? There's no player. There's nobody. That guy is a Premier League footballer earning more money in a month than most people are earning in a year, and I don't know what he's doing. That's just awful. Oh, shock! Wait, the guy that's off the screen that's 100 miles away, now we've got to come back in and cover this space. Remember that space we drew earlier? Let me go back a bit. That space we drew earlier, you can see that this is the space that ends up getting attacked. Because of this run here, you can see him. He's making his run in. This little dude, he's making his run in. He ends up exploiting this space that should have been cut off, but it wasn't. Boomf. Great little touch. Great little knock. Again, look at the back post. If this guy was paying any attention to whatsoever what was going on, and Mark, looking at that guy, it was 20, at least 30 yards away, and he actually came in and was a part of the back four, this guy wouldn't get a free header here. It wouldn't happen. Let's just watch this little free header. Let's put it back a second. Actually, let's put it back a little bit forward. There we go. Let's watch it from here. As it goes up, dunk, boof. Straight in. He still hasn't done anything. You want to know why they scored? It's because this guy here for Chelsea was absolutely awful. That's why they scored. Let's have a look at the next goal and see what we can find. Oh, my apologies. They didn't score. It was just an awesome save. But everything I said still stands. And let's try to get and watch the next goal. Here we go. Here's the actual goal. But guess where it happens? Exactly with the same defender. Let's play the ball. Watch the ball. It goes out wide here. Let's start from the beginning here. There's the save. Ball goes out wide. And we'll stop it here. There's our defender again. He's brilliant. Not paying any attention at all. That's not bad. 4v2, except for no one. He's not close enough there. He's not close enough. He can't help him. He's too far away. He needs to get closer to the ball. He doesn't. Other than that, the shape's not. I don't know. It's not overall bad because they're in motion. So yeah, but someone does need to get closer to this guy here. All of a sudden, push. Ball comes in. 1, 2, 3. They know that this defender's useless. He almost just let him score a second ago. So they're doing the same dink ball to the back post. And this time, that wonderful defender, what does he do? Nothing. There we go. It's a goal. We could see that coming. That's what happens when you have Frank Lampard as your coach. He doesn't know what's going on in football. He can't analyse. He can't see that that's going to be a problem. And it was. A couple of minutes later, the problem that I was talking about happened. And they get a goal. Good job, Frank. You're brilliant. To be honest, there's not much to talk about on this. Matey's got the ball here in centre midfield. There's two of them having a bit of a cuddle. Load of Chelsea players. No one's marking here. No one's goal side here. Like all these 4 players here, they're not actually doing anything because no one is between the ball and the goal. What their coaches told them to do is make it look like you're playing a 4-4-2 or a 4-3-3, but don't actually play football. No one actually do their job. I don't know how these guys are here, and there's 3 midfielders on the wrong side. Well, technically 4 on the wrong side, and they should be here. Absolutely terrible. They panic a little bit, but then this is what happens with the unmarked player in the middle. Have a little look at him. Bump. Top corner. How's about that? Now that's a good goal, but it's also terrible defending. Let me show you right here. He's got so much time to take his strike. And look, again, now he's goal side, but this guy was back here. He's coming to challenge for the ball. These midfielders are still walking around. I think they're learning from Fat Frank, who was a fat midfielder and walked around a lot as well. There's no pressure on the ball. He gets to take his time and smash it into the top corner about here. Now, here's the other thing. This keeper should be saving it from that distance. He's not really making it hard for him to see. He can see the shots coming. You can see he's set himself. He's a good distance from his line. I mean, he doesn't want to be any further out. Doesn't want to be any closer. That's perfect. But he manages to mess it right up, and it goes into the top corner. Terrible. All the way from the defending, from the midfielders. It's just laziness. Complete laziness. Well, hopefully I'll see you next time on Good Goal or Bad Defending. This one was a bit of a mess, but I'll get better with every single one that I talk about.